Peace, beloved. It's Jay Moya. Welcome to Moon Kiss Exchange, where I am of service to you to help you illuminate from within. So let's start with some romance angels. This is a general message. It's going to be impromptu for me as I shuffle the cards and get the messages out. So how you guys doing? I got my Afro out. It's wash day. My divine masculine helped me take the wig out yesterday, last night. He did it so fast. My sister sewed it in so good. And you know, it's my solar return this weekend. On Saturday, I turned 29. Hello, angels. Hello, romance angels. Okay. Ooh, separation for a lot of us. Yes, thank you, romance angels. Let's talk about it, guys. Separation has taken place within your home, within your relationship, within your union. Separation has happened, but it's not scary. Separation doesn't mean that, oh, you lost the job or you lost the man or woman, whatever you like. You know, it doesn't mean that it's going to be separated from you forever. For some people, yes, it's separation forever, forever, forever. But for some people, it's separation just so that you can separate from the person or separate from the job or separate from a situation so that you can reset your energy, so that you can ground yourself and focus and keep to yourself, beloved. This is what the separation is taking place. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So let's talk about relationships. So for some relationships, your relationship, y'all been fighting like cats and dogs. I mean, the person says the, and you ready to like off with their head, you know? We need to separate from the controlling energy, trying to control our partner, you know, to be how we want them to be looking how we want them to look, talking and feeling and expressing themselves how we want them to look on our time. You need to mind your business and you need to focus on yourself. That's why separation has took place, because we're focusing on the relationship rather than focusing on ourselves and doing what we need to do for the collective, for the world, for the children. Some of y'all got children, y'all just focus on each other, fighting with each other, and the children are looking at this. Some of us are not even expressing ourselves and fighting this the right way because a lot of divine masculines are emotionally immature. Nobody taught them how to express themselves. Nobody taught them how to separate from a relationship instead of just chasing so much women and thinking that having so much women dictates if they're a man or not. We need to separate from our ego because our ego is not serving us well. The ego is cutting blades in your mind, swords in your mind, and piercing swords in your soul, which is causing conflict within you. And that's what you're focused on. That's what your eye is focusing on. That's what your energy is focusing on. Wherever your focus goes, the energy goes. And because you have power, you're manifesting complex issues within your life because that's what is being manifest within you. So by law of the universe, you attract what you are. You are what you eat. You are what you perceive. So you need to rather be separate from the person stressing you out so that you could focus and realign and reset your energy to ground yourself so that you can see with your head and make a decision clearly with your head and not make an emotional decision that may, you know, you might fall into some be less blessings that you deserve. with some bowel movement and kind of maneuver on it and all that. You don't want that. You want to manifest big by thinking big and not negative. Okay, so that's separation. Now, let's see what the fairies have to say. I'm so focused on me. I'm like, focused on my skin. I'm focused on my credit. I'm focused on my business. I'm focused on what I need to do to heal me from within so that, I manifest something big because I'm working on these babies. I'm working on my new beginning. Yes, and honoring my true feelings got me feeling good and looking good. Because a few months ago, I didn't look good. Oh no. I didn't feel good. I didn't look good. You know, when you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you look good. And yes, so I've been taking time to do me. I've been being kind to myself. So I'm your mirror reflection, beloved. If I'm honoring myself and honoring my feelings, you should do the same because it's doing me good. And if you're gathered here where there is two people, there is church, and we are uplifting, we are appeasing, and we are praising, we're giving thanks on this end. We're transmuting our darkness, our pain and suffering into something positive for the collective, for the future, and our children are the future. So what we're doing now is something big. So we need to manifest big and not be codependent on past memories that just don't leave you with ease. It just leaves you broken and depleted and ashamed. It keeps you trapped. Don't fall short and victim to your ego trying to keep you in the now when you need to go. You need to surpass the now, surpass the grand rising, surpass the tomorrow. So be kind to yourself and love you. And I hope the message was going through because the speaker was on. So let's get a healing message. How y'all like my afro? How you like my skin? I like it. I love it. Let's see what the message. Passion. I live my life passionately. Identify and express your likes and dislikes, even if only to yourself. Always be true to yourself. If you deny your feelings and beliefs or bottle them up, they may erupt later in inappropriate ways. So for the men, let's talk about this, men. You need to evolve emotionally. It's not the point in time in 2018 to not know how to express yourself as a man. I know nobody taught you how to express yourself. Nobody taught you that it was okay to cry. Nobody taught you that. And now you're faced with all these feelings. All the planets went into retrograde to kick up some feelings that we buried, us as the collective, from childhood. A lot of these childhood behaviors, we took them with us as adults and they don't serve us anymore. So right now, there's new passion in your life, beloved. And, maybe you got shot by Cupid's arrow. I don't know. But some kind of love inflicted a change in you. It could have been a new child you brought into this world. It could have been a new job that made your pockets feel heavy, where your ego is like, oh, I feel like a man now. You need to feel like a man now with how you're feeling right now. Feeling when you're low. And you need to express that. release it some type of way and let it go, because holding on to all these problems, your family problems, your problems, job problem, baby mama problem, whatever you got going on, beloved, if you hold on to it and you don't release it, you could fall victim to being pulled over because you drunk one too many drinks. You could fall victim to exploding on the one that loves you the most. You could fall victim to being abusive and you're not. You see, this is what holding on to things make you act out inappropriately. And then you stuck on stupid because you gave into your ego. When your ego was like, yeah, punch that bitch in his mouth. Take that red light. And you're not deciphering with the passion in you what you can and cannot do. You're being codependent on what doesn't feel good because you're comfortable with what doesn't feel good. It's time to change, beloved. It's time to change your attitude. It's time to change your behavior. It's time to identify, have a heart-to-heart conversation with yourself. It's time for you to express what you like. What do you like? Do you know what you like? Do you know what your favorite color is? Do you know who you are? Do you know what your good angle is, your good side? That's my good side. Do you know what you don't like? Do you know what you want to change within yourself? Do you know what you want to change within this world? What do you know? Pretty much by now, if you a little player, you should know that every hole, it's still a hole. Why don't you just focus on one blissful hole and procreate with that and build your empire with that? Isn't it time for you to take responsibility for fathering them children? Isn't it time for you to be responsible to hold a job and make legal money? Young man, pull your pants up. Obviously, it wasn't your fault that you thought you were too grown when you were young, and maybe your mother didn't beat your ass. If you don't have enough self-love to beat your own ass, follow me on Facebook. I'll beat your ass for you. So, one more message from the Ascending Masters. And for the females, expressing yourself doesn't mean talking so much in a man's head. Okay? It doesn't mean stalking his new girl's page. It doesn't mean freaking chopping off your hair for attention. It doesn't mean, putting weave in your hair for attention from somebody that obviously don't give two F's about you. Changing you for what? Change you for you. Dress the way you want for you. Express yourself for you. Don't express yourself because you're trying to catch a fish. You the fish. Catch you. All right, baby. Love you for you. Golden. You a goddess. It's time to harness your energy and keep it to yourself. Because you're worth more than diamonds and gold, beloved. Have a baby when you're ready. Not when you're supposed to be focused on school. Have a baby when you're ready and not looking for someone to love you and you're guilty of not loving you. Have a man when you're ready. When you know that you know that you know that you know a man is a compliment, then you're ready. Focus upon your strengths. From the Ascending Masters. your strengths. What will it take for you to be strong? What are you strong at doing? What are you strong at perceiving? You know, what are you strong at creating? What are you strong at manifesting? What are you strong at writing, drawing, journaling, whatever? What's your strengths? Me, I know how to bring life to people through words. I know how to be the change I want to see through my actions. My love is so bomb. My love is healing. I had to do homework on myself to get to know me. And I had to make sacrifices to change me, to heal me holistically. Why you getting a perm? Is it because you want to express your love to somebody that doesn't love an Afro? Why, baby? Why you getting cream for your skin? Is it because somebody you want doesn't want you because they say you too dark for them? Why you getting braces? Because somebody you want say, oh, I don't like girls with gap teeth. Really? Do you know somebody gonna love you with your gap teeth, and somebody gonna love you with your Afro, and somebody gonna love you with your complexion, even if it has blemishes and acne? But you got to believe in what you cannot see, and you got to believe in you and look deep into you, deep into me. See, you got to give intimacy to yourself before you can act upon wanting it and, you know, going crazy for it outside of you. Because once you know who you are, you would never be a fool. You would always be grounded in being a fool for you. So find your strengths and be bold and courageous and march forward. That dream is not too big. It ain't that scary. Do you unapologetically and express yourself spiritually and creatively. Just do you. All right, beloved? I hope that message resonates. Peace. Bye. It's J Moya. It's J Moya. This is Moon Kiss Exchange. Illuminate from within. Look at my crown. I wear it so well. And back, y'all. Backing it up.